Good morning. It's May 1st, 2024. It's the beginning of my favorite month. Spring is here. Everything is happening. There's so much to do. I want to show you a few things and talk about stuff. Checking out this right here, what we're looking at. I call this the circle. This is ferns that will grow in. They'll be fully grown in about a month. It's surrounded by a moss path here. I'm trying to point at it. There's my finger. And that's a Japanese maple in the middle. I'll check back in on this in a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean a month. Because it will look very cool. Very different than it does now. Anyway, you were probably wondering where I've been, and I wasn't anywhere. I was doing stuff. I just didn't feel like posting any videos, you know? Kinda had like a small injury, but I think it's fine and I'm not dying. That's what the doctor said. So, we're back, sort of. It's hard work to make these videos, you know? This is a lilac tree. And there's going to be lilacs on it soon. Another week or two. It's one of my favorites. I will trim this and do things to it. Good things, not bad things. And we'll check back in on this too. I think I might write a newsletter about it. So I've basically been photographing this view right here for a number of years. So we'll check that out soon. Let's go up this way. Let's see what's going on. We've got these two silkies over here. Look at them. There's only two left, unfortunately. Look right there. Oh, here's Kevin. Look. Hey. Yeah, he can be a jerk, but he's a rooster. He did that out of love. And by love, I think we all know what that means. Right, Kevin? Alright, well, take him along. Have a good day. We'll check in with you later. Got the studio right here. We're not going to go in there. We're on an outdoor tour today. Coming up to the garden. There's an excavator in the driveway. Working on a project with that. We're going to redo the driveway. It's never been redone. And by redone, I just mean new gravel and stuff. There's too many potholes. Alright, this is the garden. There's a lot of setting up that's happening in here. And we don't have to get into it today. That's its own thing, I think. Kind of just wanted to talk about the fruit trees and what we got here, because it was interesting. The other day I posted about, you know, the blossoms or whatever. Some guy was like, you ever hear of a Arkansas black apple tree? And I was like, yeah, I have one. We're looking at it right now. It's the one right in the foreground. And he's like, no way. It's like, yeah, what way? And he was like, I'm doing a photo project on farmers who keep this tree. I guess it's rare, something, I don't know. I was like, whoa, that's cool, man. Yeah, I got one, and I think it's doing okay. I just got it because I heard it. I just saw the name, and I was like, never heard of that apple before. So that's an Arkansas black. Now right next to it, right here, this is a Ben Davis. And it has started to blossom. Got some chipping sparrows mating in the background. But yeah, this is a Ben Davis. It's looking good. I think I planted that 2 years ago. Same with the Arkansas Black. A lot of these in the cage is 2-3 years old. I don't totally remember. What's this one right here? I don't think this is an apple. This is a pear tree. And by the way, I'm looking at a map that I have written down what the trees are, because I know some by heart, but then others I don't, and some die just over the years, so this pear tree is alive. It's not looking that great, but I think I only put it in last year. Usually takes a year or so, a year or two, on top of them being probably 2 years old when I get them. So this is the year for most of these trees, which, by the way, this is a Liberty apple that we're looking at right here. Look at these beautiful blossoms. Expect most of these to maybe bear some fruit this year. Certainly the ones with the blossoms. I mean, I would expect it, but I don't know. This happens and then you don't get anything. So there's a lot of variables involved. There was some somewhat late frosts. I mean, we're still not even in the frost date technically, so anything could happen, but they seem okay. I mean, we'll see. Look at this one right here. This is a Fuji apple tree. It's looking good, and I've been pruning it, obviously, and I sort of like the shape. That chicken, don't worry about her. She has a lung issue, but I think we actually fixed it, but I think it's just lingering. She's fine. This is a peach tree. It blossomed a while ago and shed its flowers. It's fine. The peach come earlier than the apples, and the pears come after the peach. And look at this one right here. This is a Bartlett pear that's pretty much in full blossom, which is about a week behind the Ho Sui Asian pear right here, which is one of my favorite trees that I planted. And I think this is 3 or 4 years since I planted it, and it was 2 years when I got it. So according to the website, it takes between 4 and 7 years to show fruit. So maybe this is it. Self-pollinating, but there's obviously other pollinators that should pollinate it, or at least help. Doesn't need it. We'll see. We'll see if that gives me fruit. The fruit. Oh, but I did order 2 more, just because ornamentally, I think it's a great tree. So even if it just gives me flowers, these blossoms in the spring, and then it changes a beautiful color in the fall, that's fine. It's fine. Imagine there's going to be like 2 sort of next to it over here. Just gorgeous. This is a Gravenstein apple tree. It's a new one. There was an old legacy tree here that cut down, and this one's looking pretty good this year. I like it. Maybe we'll see some fruit. I don't know. As you can see, the red bud in the background. It's almost peaking on its red buds. We're gonna try to do a whole thing on this. I was gonna talk about how I trim it. Yeah, I should do it in the next day or so. I've got some things to say about this tree. Sort of a metaphor for life. These are some old legacy apple trees. In the next day or two, they'll be fully bloomed. Really pretty. But yeah, that's it for now. Oh, wait, hold on. This tree. There's my camera. I'm going to take a couple of pictures before the light becomes something I'm not interested in anymore. But this is a Fuji. No, not Fuji. This is a Honeycrisp. And obviously, a Honeycrisp is one of the best common apples. And it's died 2 times and it's been replaced. But now I've got blossoms, so I'm gonna do some stuff to give it a little more space. It's ready to go. It was just not establishing here for whatever reason. Mostly my fault. I don't think it's the ground. I think it's just because I'm an idiot, and sometimes I just do things to do them and not right. Not always, sometimes. But anyway, that's it for now. We will be back soon. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. Do the stuff. I'll try to post more if I can. I will. But I don't know, it's a lot of work. Is it? Not really. But it's just so nice out. I could literally be doing anything else but sitting on my computer and editing video. I guess it's not that bad. It's just, what ends up happening is I can't figure out what music to use. Just start listening to ambient tracks, and it's just an endless array of stuff that's not good. And then I find something, and then you gotta... Okay, enough. See you later.